Hey Ken, gotta tell you something kinda huge.
Spill it. You know I can handle anything. Did you finally win that lawsuit against that jerk Thompson?
Nah, nothing work-related. This is personal.
Uh-oh. That cryptic doesn't sound good. Did you and Sarah have another fight?
Not exactly a fight, more like a really awkward conversation.
Awkward? You two barely raise your voices at each other. What could be more awkward than that?
Buckle up, sis, here goes. Sarah and I, we're getting a divorce.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
Dead serious. We talked about it last night, and yeah.
But why? You guys have been together forever. What happened?
Honestly, I don't even know. We just kind of grew apart. Life got busy, priorities shifted, and somewhere along the way, the spark, well, it fizzled out.
Wow, I don't know what to say. This is a lot to process.
Yeah, understatement of the century. We're both pretty shaken up about it.
Of course you are. Have you told anyone else yet?
Just you. I wanted to tell someone close first, someone who won't judge.
Hey, always here for you, no matter what. But seriously, are you sure about this? Divorce is a messy business.
Believe me, I know. We're trying to keep things civil, but it's not easy. Lawyers are getting involved, dividing assets, all that jazz.
Ugh, sounds like a nightmare. Is there anything I can do?
Honestly, just having you listen means a lot. Maybe a shoulder to cry on later, once the reality of it all sinks in.
Absolutely. And hey, if you need a place to crash while things get sorted, my guest room is always open. No judgment here.
Thanks, Ken. That means a lot. Honestly, I don't know what I would do without you.
Always your wingwoman, remember? Now, how about we forget about this whole mess for a bit and order some takeout? My treat. Pizza and bad reality TV always helps me during a crisis.
Sounds perfect. Thanks, sis. You're the best.
Hey, Roger, random thought. You up for something a little crazy?
Always intrigued by your brand of crazy. What's on your mind?
Remember that friend I mentioned who was going through that messy breakup a few months back? Well, she's finally ready to put herself back out there.
Good for her. I respect it. Gotta move on eventually, right?
Exactly. And apparently part of this new and improved phase involves dragging me to some matchmaking event this weekend.
Oh boy, is this one of those speed dating things? Awkward icebreakers over cheese plates?
Worse. Apparently it's specifically for guys in their 20s. She's convinced there's a bunch of young, desperate millionaires out there just ripe for the picking.
Ugh, I can feel the desperation from here. Sounds not my cup of tea.
Mine neither. But hey, you're newly single, and there's a few events they're holding back to back. They have one for men and women in their 20s and 30s right after ours is done, so maybe there's another equally desperate heiress in the room for you?
Tempting, I know, but I think I'll pass. The whole matchmaking scene feels a bit premature given the situation.
I get it. Honestly, it's a miracle I'm even going, and that's only because I promised her months ago.
Well, have fun with that. Maybe you'll at least get a good laugh out of the spectacle.
Oh, without a doubt. I'm thinking of live tweeting the whole ordeal. Could be some prime entertainment.
Okay, now that I'm mildly interested, definitely keep me posted on the cringe-worthy highlights.
Absolutely. Consider it my way of cheering you up after that whole divorce bombshell. Who needs emotional support when you can have matchmaking mishaps?
You know me so well. Thanks, sis. And hey, if you get bored, you can always bail early. We can grab a drink instead. Oh my god, Roger, it's been a while. How are you? Is it true that you got a divorce? I heard it from a friend, and oh my god, I couldn't help but laugh so hard. Hi, Clive. Am I missing something? Why did my divorce make you laugh so hard? Because Dude, we're only turning 35 and this is happening to you? If you round up, you're 40 and to get a divorce at that age? It is hilarious, isn't it? To be a divorcee at our age before 40, being divorced at this age feels like your life's already peaked, right? Like a goodbye to your future. Excuse me? I just can't stop laughing about it. I literally laughed so much when I heard about it, and just talking to you about it makes me laugh again. Oh my god, I'm laughing so hard that I'm actually getting abs. I don't think me getting a divorce is funny to that extent or even at all. Seriously, Clive? Your former classmate gets a divorce and this is what you have to say to me? You really contacted me just to tell me that you laughed so hard about my divorce? That is pretty rude. Excuse me? Oh, dude, can't you just take this lightly? Isn't it obvious that I reached out because I'm worried for you? Worried? I don't think you're worried for me at all. I'm not gonna read the room and say things to make me feel better or anything like that. But to say that my life's already peaked and that it's so funny? Isn't that pretty harsh and mean to say to a friend who went through a divorce recently? But you're a divorcee at 35. You're almost 40. You know that, right? So isn't it a fact that you've peaked? You literally have no future. What the heck? I mean, I was really surprised like everyone else when you got married at 20. Like, whoa, calm down, you're only 20. You got married and had a wedding and everything before any of our classmates did. But to get divorced in the end? Oh my god, that is so sad, don't you think? You were on your high horse, feeling like you were better than all of us since everyone was so jealous of you. But it ended with a divorce. Such a shame. How can you not be embarrassed? There is nothing wrong with getting married, whether you're 20 or 35. Age doesn't matter. And just because I got married young, I never felt like I was better than any of you. Nope, you were definitely carried away, acting like you were better than us. Just because you were able to get married so young? Just because you were able to get married earlier than me? You were definitely carried away. I even have evidence. You were this guy who stuck around me all the time. You weren't even that cool or popular. Yet you acted like you were the main character, a hero or something at your wedding. That's the evidence. Well, the bride and groom are the main people at a wedding. What was I supposed to do? Have you walk down the aisle? Have you stand next to the bride? Oh, shut up, you know that's not what I meant. When I heard that you got divorced, oh my god, you don't know how refreshed I felt. Like the sky cleared up. But it does make me wonder. Are kids of a divorcee destined to become a divorcee themselves? What is that supposed to mean? So, when you only have one parent, this is the kind of influence you get growing up, huh? I feel so bad for you that this is what you're destined for because of your DNA. Hey, Clive, let me clarify this with you. Are you making fun of my parents? Are you saying those things because my mom got divorced? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, was it not obvious? Oh, I really do pity you, having to get a divorce because of your mother. I guess you don't know what a happy marriage is, so you can't help it. The end results are the same, I guess. My mom has absolutely nothing to do with my divorce. Seriously, what is up with you today, Clive? You should know when to cut it out. I'm not going to take your crap. If this is all you have to tell me, I think it's better that we end our conversation here. What? If you have all the time to be snooping around others' business, why don't you focus on yourself? Stop being nosy about my life, alright? Oh my god, you are so serious, Roger. And are you saying that to make fun of me because you think I'm still single? I'm not making fun of you or anything like that. But if you have the time to be snooping around and giving advice on others' marriages, why don't you try getting married yourself? To be completely honest, I don't want someone who's never been married to give me advice on something they don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, I get it. You're trying to say you want me, who's single, to shut up. But guess what? I'm gonna get married soon. Sorry to disappoint you. What? You're really getting married, Clive? Yep. I finally met someone who I thought, this is it. This is who I'm destined to be with. Seriously? Congratulations. I seriously had no idea. Oh, marriage is such a joyful occasion. You should have told me earlier. Yep. When it comes to marriage, you have to really look for who you're gonna be with, right? Even if it takes time. That's the secret to a successful marriage, so that I don't end up like you, right? I never gave up on looking for my soulmate, and that's why I was able to meet her. Yeah, okay, Clive. I hope you have a very happy life with your partner, unlike me, who ended up getting divorced. That's what I'm planning to do, even without you telling me. And guess what? The person I'm gonna get married to is the heiress of a huge corporation. Someone who's secure financially shows how stable she is also mentally. Getting married to an heiress basically promises that our life will be stable. And you know what? Her dad basically implied I'll be running the company one day. Wow, you're getting married to an heiress? That's pretty amazing. So this is basically what they call marrying rich? Because you're going to be inheriting the company through your fiancé, right? That sounds like you. Oh, you must be jealous. But this is the reality, right? The difference between us, the difference of our value. In the same way that a woman's value is high, the level of men who approach her is also high. Getting proposed to by the heiress of a major green construction company is unbelievable. I can't believe this is happening to me. I mean, I deserve this, but I'm still so glad I never gave up. In your case, something like this is never gonna happen. I'm so sorry, but it's the truth, especially now that you're a divorcee. Wait, what? Did you say that you're getting married to the heiress of the green construction company? Yep. Well, good luck to you. I'm sure you'll have a sad, pathetic life from now on, but I wish you all of the luck. I'm gonna be here enjoying my new luxurious life with my wife.
Hey, Roger. You're available to talk right now? Your sweet sister has an announcement to make. I've decided to get married.
Wait, what? It is so sudden.
Yeah, I know it's kind of sudden, but I've actually been seeing someone.
What? Tell me everything.
Well, you remember that matchmaking event I went to with my friend last month?
Yeah? You actually met someone there?
Yes. I didn't tell you, or anyone for that matter, because it was so embarrassing. I wanted to be sure we were serious before I told anyone at all, and you're the first person I'm telling. And I've made up my mind to get married to him. So I'm kind of hoping that you can meet him once. I really want you to introduce you guys.
Of course, I'm so happy to hear all of this. Congratulations, Kendall. I'm so happy for you. I'm looking forward to meeting your fiancé. I wish I could say that carelessly. But Kendall, I need you to tell me more about him in details.
What? Why? Is something wrong?
Can you tell me what kind of a person your fiancé is? Are you really planning to get married to someone around my age?
Oh, did you already hear about engagement from Dad? I didn't think they already told you. But he's a really kind person. He's cute, has morals, and overall just a really great guy. He's not exactly your age, since you guys do have a little bit of an age difference. But he has a lot of knowledge, and I think you two would be able to get along fine. I think you'll like him.
Oh, your fiancé and I have an age difference.
Yeah, he's older than me, so that makes you two have 6 years of an age difference, I guess?
What? 6 years? Really?
If you already heard about our marriage from Dad, you already heard about him moving into the house, right? He and I are going to be moving in with our parents?
What? You're gonna be moving in? Why?
Oh, you still haven't heard about this from Dad? When I actually told our parents that there's someone I want to get married to, Dad mentioned that we should just move in. If we're going to get married, he thought it would be easier for him to learn about the company and everything by moving in with us. It's the fastest way to learn, is what he says.
But you guys are only still engaged, right? You guys haven't officially gotten married yet, and you're talking about him learning about the company? And living with Mom and Dad? That sounds a bit, too fast, don't you think?
Yeah, I felt the same way. I was actually worried for him, but he was really accepting and wants to move in. He said that if it's to get married to me, he would love to move in and learn about the company and about our family. So we decided to move in while we're still engaged. Isn't he so sweet? Most people wouldn't want to move in with their in-laws, but he was so accepting. I know you only come back once in a while, but I just wanted you to know what's going on in the house.
Yeah, I understand. I hope to get along with the person you love, but it really depends on who that person is, I guess.
What do you mean by that?
You know what? I'll head home today. I need to talk to you in person. Can you have Mom and Dad both present with us?
What's happening all of a sudden? You're kind of scaring me.
I'll talk to you about it once I get there. I'll head over right away once I finish work, okay? Both you and Dad are forbidden from working overtime today. Both of you need to be home. Hey, you didn't see the photo I sent you yesterday. I was nice enough to show you a picture of the engagement ring I picked out for Kendall. Shouldn't you at least react to it? You should be happy I found something so beautiful for her. Yeah, good for you that you found a huge diamond engagement ring for Kendall. Seems like you were lucky enough to find one that she likes. Well, yeah, isn't it obvious I should get her something nice? She is the bride-to-be. I never get tired of looking at the picture of the ring. I can imagine it sparkling on her finger. You seem to be in a good mood today, maybe even a little carried away? Well, yeah, I'm about to get married soon. How can I not get carried away? And I don't have anything to worry about since Kendall actually invited me to move into their house with her parents before getting married. And a few weeks after I move in, I'm gonna be the husband of an heiress. Everything's been planned and decided. I only have a few steps left until I become the rich husband. I get to live a luxurious life soon. Moving in with her parents, I see. The house they live in gives that luxurious vibe. The word mansion fits perfectly for their house. Like I was really wowed when I saw it for the first time. You have no idea. It was like I walked into the set of a movie. I'm actually moving in tomorrow. I'm so excited I don't think I can sleep tonight. Hey, Clive. There's something I've been wondering ever since you told me about your engagement. How and where did you meet someone so wonderful, like the heiress of a huge company? I feel like the chances of getting to meet someone like that are extremely rare. I knew you actually wanted to know how I met Kendall. It is about time you asked. I actually met her through a matchmaking agency. Wait, seriously? Someone born into such a rich, well-off family was at a place like that? Yeah, pretty amazing, right? And, okay, this stays between us, okay? I actually attended the 20s matchmaking party. Wait, what? Seriously? What the hell were you thinking? You're way into your 30s. I don't look like I'm in my 30s, you know? It's so unfair that I can't get in just because of my age limit when I look like I'm in my 20s. So I lied and I got in. That's just breaking the rules, though. I'm sure they have limitations for a reason. Oh, don't be such a goody-goody. It's all good as long as they don't find out. And thanks to that, I was able to meet Kendall. So here's to breaking the rules and going after what you want. As for her, I guess her friend was interested in attending the party and she was forced to tag along. But then we met, and then we fell in love, and now we're talking about marriage. Talk about destiny. We must be destined to be together, or how else could such a thing happen? Oh God, how can you say all of that when you cheated your way in? Cheated my way in? It's not like I caused trouble to anyone, so shouldn't it be alright? But did you tell Kendall the truth? That you were actually lying about your age when you guys met? What? Why on earth would I do that? Stop being so silly, Clive. She still believes that I'm in my 20s, so why would I break the magic? There's no need to disappoint someone on purpose. What? Are you planning to get married without telling her your actual age? You should tell her about it before things get out of hand. That's gonna cause issues later if she finds out. Oh, come on, Roger. Just because you're jealous that I'm gonna marry rich, you shouldn't bother me about it. Trying to undermine your friend? Once you become a divorcee, I guess you start doing things that are so pathetic. Excuse me? What's that supposed to mean? Although, I get it. I understand that you can't help but be jealous, right? You're a pathetic loser who got divorced before turning 40. And here I am, your friend who found a hot, rich, young piece of meat. I'm gonna be living a luxurious life, but that's the difference between us, I guess. I deserve this hot babe and a life filled with luxury. Oh my God, I just can't stop smiling. Aren't you jealous? I get to marry a young hottie and become a rich future CEO and live in a huge mansion. I'm sorry, but I can't have a pathetic loser come visit our house, so please don't think you would ever be invited, alright? Welcome to my parents' house. What? To think that my lying, deceiving former classmate is going to be living at my parents' house. Did you say that you're going to move in tomorrow? It seems like you're being carried away. But I do hope that things go as planned. Wait a minute. What? What do you mean by your parents' house? What are you talking about suddenly? I'm not following. What do you mean you're not following? It's just as I said. Welcome to the house that my parents live in. Who would have thought that you were going to become my brother-in-law? Brother-in-law? What? Wait, no way. Could it be that you're Kendall's brother? No, there's no way, right? No, you're right. I am her brother. How dare you deceive my sweet sister and put your filthy hands on her? What? No way, that can't be true. I don't get that. What? What do you mean? Why? How can you be Kendall's older brother? Aren't you an only child? And your mom was divorced. I never heard of your mom having her own company or anything like that. And I've never heard of you having a sister. Well, yeah, of course you never heard of me having a sister. My mom, who was a failed divorcee, as you say, got remarried a few years ago. What? And that person she got remarried to was the president of the Green Construction Company. So that makes Kendall my stepsister. We're siblings that aren't related by blood. What? How can this happen? I think Kendall was still in high school when our parents got remarried. She was right in the midst of her adolescence, but she was so happy about the marriage. She genuinely looked up to me and really thought of me as her brother. I also think of her as a real sister. Wait, I'm confused. Did you happen to tell Kendall that we're former classmates? Does she know? There's nothing to worry about. I still haven't told her anything about your little secret. Seriously? You really didn't tell her anything? You're really telling me that Kendall has no idea? Oh, you better not be lying. But it's only a matter of time before it's exposed. So if you're thinking of telling her yourself, hurry up and tell her the truth. She's a really sweet girl. She'll probably listen and accept your stupid excuses. What are you talking about? If my truth isn't exposed yet, why on earth would I expose it myself? Now you're just talking crazy. You better keep your mouth shut forever. Are you kidding me? Clive, you're really telling me that you're going to keep the truth away from her? The fact that you're actually 6 years older than what you said? You really think that you can keep that hidden from my sister? Of course! Isn't that obvious? Oh, you gave me a fright for a second. But if you didn't tell her the truth, then that is perfect. I almost panicked thinking you spilled everything to her. I already made a promise to myself to keep this lie under wraps until the day I die. What do you expect me to do? I see a future for myself, inheriting that huge company and having a hot wife. Why would I do something to jeopardize that? It's literally happening in a few weeks. I see.
Clive, I am truly disappointed in you. Let's cancel this engagement.
What? Wait, could this be Kendall?
I planned to give you a last chance. But you really threw that chance away, Clive. There's nothing more I can do. Let's cancel this marriage. I can't get married to you.
Wait, please, wait. Why are you suddenly saying that you can't get married to me? How could you? And why? Why would you be using your brother's phone?
What's the problem? Is there a rule that says a sister can't use her brother's phone with his consent? I don't see what's wrong. Even though we may not be related by blood, we're still family. When my brother comes back to visit, we usually chill together in the living room.
You've got to be kidding me. I can't believe that you're actually his little sister. How can this be?
I'm pretty sure that's my line. How can you do this? I can't believe you were lying to me this whole time. Who knew you were lying about our age by 6 years?
No, Kendall, it's not what you think. I mean, it is the truth, but still, it's not what it seems like. I mean, how do you know about my real age? Roger said that he didn't tell you about it.
Yeah, he technically didn't say anything to me. All he did was quietly bring me his yearbook.
What?
But you know, that wasn't the issue. Even if you were lying about your age, I want to believe that our memories and feelings weren't a lie. And that's why I thought that if you were to tell me everything honestly before moving in, I would forgive you and go forward with the marriage as planned.
Wait, seriously?
But you decided to choose to lie. You know what you have to do to continue making your lies alive. You'll have to lie on top of the lie you said. That's how you'll have to continue to live. But the fact that you chose to lie to me, that means you decided to choose a life of lying to me for the rest of your life. You were ready to lie a lot to me, weren't you?
No, Kendall, that's not what I meant. I know I said I was going to keep it a secret until I die, but I was actually planning to tell you the truth tomorrow. I couldn't live lying to you. I wanted to come clean, but I was afraid you would reject me. So I was waiting until tomorrow when I get to see you. I would tell you everything face to face.
That's also a lie, isn't it? You just don't know when to stop, do you? There's no way I'll believe anything you say from now on.
What?
I can't have someone like you become my husband. So I have to cancel the marriage, since you chose to lie to me.
No, this can't be happening, please. Please, wait, Kendall, just hear me out. I really didn't mean it. I didn't mean to lie to you. I wasn't thinking ahead about long-term consequences. I wasn't planning to lie to you for the rest of my life or anything like that. I just thought I could mislead you about the age thing. I wasn't trying to fool you or anything, honestly. Please, you have to trust me. Can you at least give me a chance to talk to you in person?
No, what's the point? I already know what kind of person you are. The fact that you take lying and deceiving me so lightly? I can't be with someone like that. That's already a huge red flag for me. I guess we just value different things. To me, lying is a huge deal breaker, and it's obvious that you don't feel the same way. I'm sure that we would have ended up getting divorced even if we were to have gotten married.
No, that's not true. I can say that with confidence. We're destined to be together. There's no way we would have gotten divorced, I know that much. So please, can't you just marry me as planned? I really do love you, Kendall.
I'm sorry, Clive, but I don't reciprocate your feelings anymore. I don't love you anymore. What I hate the most are liars. I despise them.
Wait, how can you say that? It was just a little white lie. It didn't hurt anyone.
All right, and don't forget to return that engagement ring. You're gonna need the money.
What do you mean? Why?
Well, I know my dad already offered you a management position at our company, but that's obviously off the table now. So return that ring while you still can. You'll need the money while you look for another job.
What? Are you serious? I already quit my last job. I was counting on this job.
You were pretty underqualified in the first place, so you shouldn't be surprised. I really had to convince Dad to give you the job in the first place. He was really relieved when he didn't have to give you the job in the end, to be honest. He wasn't confident he'd be able to keep you on for long in the first place.
I had no idea. I can't believe he thought of me like that. I thought I was inheriting the company.
Well then, Clive, I hope you have a nice life. Goodbye.
Roger, please. Please help me get in touch with Kendall. Please help me get back with her. I sincerely want to apologize to her. But after that day, I can't get in touch with her at all. So please, I need your help. Sorry, but I can't help with that. I've spoken to Kendall, and she said that she never wants to speak to a deceiving man like you ever again. What? She called me a deceiving man? How can she say that? All I did was knock off a few years from my age. A few years? I believe 6 years isn't a few years. But also, you have to remember that Kendall knows a lot of guys are after her dad's company. She is not dumb. She has ground rules and expectations for who she surrounds herself with. She can't be with someone like you, who deceives people and goes around gossiping about her. What? What gossip? What are you talking about? I heard that she's always been cautious about who she keeps in her social circle. People who hurt her, lied to her, or brought her some kind of danger? She's always been wary and careful to eliminate people like that from her life. So there's no way she'll get back with you. Sorry to break it to you, but you have to give up on her. No, that can't be true. What am I supposed to do now? I've told people about my marriage. Even my job, I turned in my resignation telling them I was going to be a regional manager at that huge company. Well, you should hurry up and take back your resignation. Also, you have to hurry up and go tell everyone the truth. That your wedding got cancelled because you were lying about your age. No, I can't do that. How can you say such horrible things? Well then, Clive, I think this is where we say our farewells. Not only did you look down on me, saying horrible things, but you even deceived my sister and played with her sincere heart. This is where our friendship also ends. Don't you ever try to contact me again. Also, it's useless to contact my sister. She's blocked you on every platform. And I think I might do the same. You're being serious? You're really kicking me out while I'm down? This is how you treat your old friend who helped you out so much with your divorce? Now you're completely blocking me and cutting me out? Is this how it's gonna be? You're really this heartless? Don't you feel bad about what you're doing? Look, I get that you're mad, okay? I shouldn't have said those things, and it was a huge mistake to lie to Kendall. If I wasn't so panicked about losing her, I never would have said all those things that hurt you. But come on, I thought we were closer than this. Can't we just work this out? We have so much history together. Roger, please answer me. I know I messed up badly, but don't you think you're taking this too far? You were the one who always got mad at people who held grudges or cut ties too easily. Don't become that. It's not like I committed some horrible crime. You know what? Fine. If this is how you want to play it, go ahead and block me. But remember, friends like me don't come along very often. One day you're really gonna regret this. Just you wait, you'll see what you're missing out on. Hey, how are you holding up? Still dealing with Clive's aftershocks?
Ugh, don't even get me started. That guy's relentless.
Really? He's still trying to contact you?
Big time. It's like one-man spam operation over here. Texts, voicemails, even tried following me on some random social media platform I haven't used since high school.
Following you? Seriously? That is creepy.
Right? First, it was a constant barrage of apology texts, like novels worth of apologies, begging for forgiveness, swearing he never meant to hurt me, the whole dramatic package.
Ugh, classic guilt trip attempt.
Exactly. Then came the justification texts, trying to explain away the lie, downplaying it like it was nothing. It was a silly mistake. We all make mistakes. Age is just a number. That kind of garbage.
As if 6 years is a silly mistake. The audacity.
Then, believe it or not, the pity party messages started. I'm going to lose everything. Nobody will ever trust me again. My life is ruined. Seriously, who throws a pity party for themselves after getting caught lying?
Wow, that is next level manipulative.
It gets better. He even tried the love confession route. Text messages declaring his undying love, how he can't live without me, the whole soulmate spiel.
The nerve, after everything he did?
Right? Like the sudden surge of love will erase the whole lying for months about his age thing.
Maybe he thinks you've gone soft or something.
Well, maybe. Because yesterday, the text took a threatening turn.
Threatening? What do you mean?
He started hinting that he knew things about me. Secrets are meant to be shared. The truth always comes out. Those kind of cryptic messages.
Oh no, that's not good. Does he actually know anything?
Honestly, I don't know. I can't imagine what secrets he could possibly be referring to, but it's definitely a scare tactic.
Oh, that jerk, he's probably just bluffing, trying to intimidate you. But still, it's unsettling. Did you block him after that?
Of course, there's no way I'm letting him keep harassing me. But honestly, the whole experience has left me feeling violated. Like my trust was shattered into a million pieces.
I completely understand. It's a huge betrayal, and the fact that he keeps trying to contact you is just adding insult to injury.
Exactly. The whole charade feels like a joke now. All those sweet moments, all those promises. How can I even tell if any of it was real?
That's a tough one. Maybe some of it was, but it's hard to separate the genuine from the manipulative now.
Ugh, this whole thing is a mess. And the worst part, I actually believed him. I thought I'd finally found someone who understood me, someone I could trust.
Hey, it's not your fault. He was good at playing the part, but you shouldn't blame yourself for falling for it.
Thanks, Roger. I needed to hear that. It's just frustrating, feeling like a fool for letting him get so close.
Listen, you're not a fool. You just trusted someone you cared about. There's nothing wrong with that.
I guess. It just sucks that things had to end like this.
Yeah, it does. But hey, at least you found out now, right? Before things got even more serious?
True, silver linings and all that.
Exactly. So, what are you gonna do now?
Honestly, I don't know. Right now, I just need some time to process everything. Maybe take a girls' weekend getaway or something.
Sounds like a good plan. Some quality time with your friends would definitely help, and you deserve some pampering.
Absolutely. Maybe something involving a spa and champagne. And definitely no men allowed.
That's the spirit. Let me know if you need some help planning any revenge escapades.
Tempting, but I think I'll stick to letting karma do its thing. What goes around comes around and all that.
Probably a wise choice. Speaking of which, any other attempts from Clive to break your impenetrable block fortress?
Not directly. He seems to have understood the message. Now he's resorted to indirect tactics.
Indirect? Like sending carrier pigeons with love sonnets tied to their legs?
Almost. He started adding people I know on various social media platforms, former classmates, work acquaintances, even a distant cousin I haven't seen since I was a kid.
Creeper alert? He's trying to get you by proxy, isn't he?
That's exactly what I think. Probably desperate to find someone who'll take his side, or maybe spread some sympathetic narrative.
Ugh, that is just pathetic. Well, thankfully you know way more people than he does. I'm sure anyone he targets will see right through him.
I'm hoping so. Actually, a funny thing happened yesterday. He added one of my close friends, and she sent me a screenshot with a caption, "Is this the guy you were telling me about?"
That is priceless. Did you respond?
Absolutely. Just a gif that said, "You dodged a bullet, girl," followed by some celebratory emojis.
Perfect response. No explanation needed.
Right? Plus, I blocked him on my friend's account too, just for good measure. Take away even the tiniest possibility of him weaseling in.
That's the way to do it. Speaking of which, you know you can always count on me to do the same. I've got your back, sis.
Thanks, Roger. Seriously, I don't know what I would do without you. Having you here makes everything so much easier.
Of course, I'm the brother you never had, remember? Plus, anyone who makes my sister cry deserves to be added to my personal blacklist.
Well, consider Clive officially number 1 on that list.
Oh, he's earned himself a lifetime membership, complete with the Platinum Scumbag badge.
Perfect. I love it. I might need to steal that idea. Oh, you will not believe this. I thought I was finally rid of him, but no.
What did he do now? Did he find a way to bypass the internet blockades?
Worse, he created a whole new fake account just to message me. All to beg for a second chance and threaten to expose me if I don't respond.
The audacity! This guy's seriously deranged!
I'm starting to wonder if I should get a restraining order. This is turning into full-on harassment.
Maybe you should. You have all the proof of his messages. And hey, maybe threatening legal action will scare him straight.
It's definitely tempting, but honestly, I'm so over playing defense. It's time to flip the script.
Ooh, things are about to get interesting. What do you have in mind?
Remember when you said, "Just wait, you'll see what you're missing out on"? It was a good way to clap back at Clive?
Yeah, I remember. You definitely showed him what he's missing by spreading the truth about his lies.
Well, I'm taking that a step further. I figured, why shouldn't I warn the whole world what they're missing by associating with Mr. Deception himself?
Are you thinking what I think you're thinking?
Absolutely. Time for Operation Public Shaming. I'm putting his lies on blast. His former workplace, his group of friends. Everyone gets a front row seat to the truth of the kind of person he is.
Oh, that is amazing. Honestly, it's about time. He needs to face the consequences of his actions.
Exactly. Maybe a bit petty, yes, but you know the saying, play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
And oh, the prizes Clive is about to win. It's like Christmas came early. Did you start already?
Just sent the first batch of messages. It's strangely satisfying pressing that send button. Almost like a weight is being lifted off my shoulders.
I bet. Imagine his face when those realizations start to hit. Karma's a dish best served with a side of public humiliation.
Absolutely. I'm honestly excited to see how this plays out. Maybe it'll be the final nail in the coffin, and he'll finally leave me alone.
Let's hope so. And hey, if he doesn't, well, you know where to find me. I've got plenty more ideas where that came from. Okay, listen, I get it. I was a jerk. That was my bad. But we both know that this is stupid. You and I are better than this. This petty fight is pointless. Let's just forget about all of this and be friends again, alright? What's your deal, dude? Are you still butthurt about the whole Kendall thing? Fine, I'll say it again. I'm sorry, okay? Can we just move on now? It's not worth losing a friendship over. I just wanted to let you know. I talked to Kendall. She said she decided to take your lies a step further. She's gonna spread word about what you did, make sure everyone hears the truth about the kind of person you are. Wait, what? She's what? How could she do that? Oh, this is insane. After I apologize, this is how she repays me? Just you wait, you'll see what you're missing out on. Right back at you, Clive. You thought that I was the petty one? You really didn't know Kendall at all, did you? This isn't fair. You can't let her do this. I could lose everything. My reputation. You have to talk her out of this. Why should I? After everything you did, what you said about me and my family? Maybe this is the karma you need to finally learn a lesson. This is goodbye, Clive, for real this time. Don't even think about contacting me again. After that, Kendall held up on her promise and told everyone who would listen about Clive's antics. She told his family, all of their mutual friends, as well as any of his friends she could contact. She told them to all try and get through to him how inappropriate his actions were and how he had to leave her alone already. It turned out he managed to successfully beg his old boss back for his job, but when word of this came back to him, he lost his job all over again. Kendall's father is pretty well known in that industry, so harassing that man's daughter is a pretty surefire way to get yourself blacklisted from most companies. So his career is basically dead in the water. Last I heard, he was renting a small one-bedroom apartment, working a few part-time jobs while trying to figure out where to go from here. Part of me feels sorry for him, but on the other hand, he is a grown man. He should have known how inappropriate it is to keep harassing a girl who has made it clear she wants nothing to do with you. Kendall is doing a lot better these days. Now that she doesn't need to worry about him anymore, she's focusing on herself and her career. She's decided to stay single for a while, which is probably for the best. But I'm sure she'll be a lot more careful about who she dates in the future.
Dave, where should we go for our honeymoon? Do you have any idea where you want to go?
I'm not sure really. Everyone seems to go to the Caribbean, so I would rather go to somewhere in Europe, really. You've been to Europe and South America many times, haven't you?
Well, I have, but only with work. It's a bit different to going somewhere on honeymoon. I haven't been to enough places to be able to decide a route for our honeymoon or anything like that. Maybe it would be better to just go to the Caribbean, you know? It's a proper vacation destination after all.
Oh, really? I guess it would cost a lot to go to Europe and stay there. The Caribbean would probably be a better place to go to get some rest by the beach and enjoy the beautiful scenery and delicious food, don't you think? We could even see if we could find a package deal, couldn't we? Look at these.
What's all of that?
I went to some travel agency and picked up some honeymoon brochures from each one.
We could have just looked on the internet. There was no need for you to go to all that trouble.
I know, but it's a lot easier to compare the different ones like this, and somehow it just feels more exciting too. Wow, look at this one. It even includes an hour photo shoot.
Oh, that sounds good. I didn't realize that things like that would be included as well.
You see, the more we look at, the better. I'll have another look around tomorrow. There are loads of amazing places in the world, you know?
Dave, don't you think you might be focusing a bit too much on the honeymoon, though? We've still got to choose the venue and sort out my dress, hair, and makeup. There are so many other things that we have left to do.
Well, a wedding planner can help us with those things.
I thought you said you wanted us to sort everything out ourselves. Why are you suddenly talking about wedding planners and the like?
I'm a very reasonable person, you know? Why are you so surprised that I've changed my mind? We're both busy with work and stuff, aren't we? Don't you think it would be easier if we got an expert to help us with some of the planning?
You might have a point there. Just do whatever you want to do.
Speaking of the wedding, what would you say to me wearing a white tuxedo? You could wear a black wedding dress, too.
What? Why on earth would I want a black wedding dress? That sounds a bit strange, doesn't it?
Lots of famous people have got married wearing black wedding dresses lately, so it's turned into a sort of trend.
Oh, really? I would never have thought of doing something like that.
You aren't doing any planning, are you? You seem to be leaving it all to me.
I guess it does seem a bit like that, doesn't it? I have been looking at a few things, but I don't think I can match your enthusiasm, that's all. Even so, I think we should just stick to the normal colors when it comes to my dress and your tuxedo, if it's all the same to you. I don't want to stand out like that, and I don't want people talking about me either. I just want the day to pass without too much fuss, that's all.
Your wedding day is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I don't understand why you're so unbothered by it.
Well, you're so enthusiastic about it all that I guess I feel comfortable just leaving you to it. I am excited and looking forward to it, though, whatever you might think. We're finally going to be getting married. I can't really believe it's happening.
Right? Me neither. It's been 7 years since we got together now, and it still just feels like yesterday. We must have been really busy for the time to pass this quickly. I really can't believe it's been 7 years already.
We'll have even more time to spend together once we're married. We've just got to get these next few months of wedding preparations over with now. That's all. We can do it.
I'm sure we can. We're just so busy these days, though.
Hi, Jean. It's me. Oh, hi, Kathy. Do come in. I hope the traffic wasn't too bad. Come in and have some lunch. I've made your favorite. Wow, thank you. That looks amazing. You know I can't eat it right now, though, don't you? What? You always eat so well. Why can't you eat it? I made it especially when you said you were coming. Well, I'm on a diet at the moment, you see. We've got to take our wedding photos soon, so I can't eat greasy food like that, you know. What are you talking about? Why do you need to worry about things like that? You're skinny as a rake already. What do you need to go on a diet for? It makes me feel so sorry for you hearing things like that. Still, I have a bit of a belly, so my wedding dress doesn't fit nicely. I'm just trying to get rid of that a bit before the photos, that's all. Even so, just try it, will you? Losing weight by starving yourself really isn't good for you now, is it? Well, if you keep saying things like that to me, I'll want to eat it. Your food is so good that I just can't have one bite. If I try it, I'll end up eating the whole thing, and I can't do that at the moment. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just hurry up and eat it, will you? Okay. Thank you very much for making it for me. I'll eat it. Where's Sarah, by the way? She seems to be really busy these days. I hardly ever see her, even though we live in the same house. Is she dating or something like that? Well, that wouldn't be anything new. She's always changing boyfriends and everything as well. They never last long. We have been together for 7 years now. I guess closer to 8 than 7, to be honest. During that time, both Dave and I have been really busy, so we haven't even been able to think about getting married and wedding preparations. I work in the business department of one of the top companies in the country, so I often have to go abroad for business trips. Dave is also always busy with work, so to us, wedding preparations seemed something of a luxury. However, as time went by and my position at work got higher and higher, my salary also got to a level where we were more comfortable and my business trips also got less frequent. So we started to seriously think about getting married and then wedding preparations. As we'd been dating for such a long time, I knew Dave really well and I believed that we were a good match. Since I got along well with his family, I thought we wouldn't encounter any major problems during our preparations. When we first talked about getting married, they agreed. We set a date for the next spring and slowly started to get everything ready. However, about 6 months after we had started, Dave started to act more and more strangely. So if you look at this one, you can have it with or without decorations, making more room for... Dave, are you listening? Why do you always seem to be staring into space these days?
What? Oh, okay.
You aren't even listening, are you? Why are you agreeing with me when you don't even know what I said? I was saying that if we consider the number of guests that you're going to invite, if we have the wedding here, we're going to have it without the extra decorations and things. What do you think?
Well, I don't know, really.
What on earth is wrong with you lately?
What do you mean?
If I try to talk to you about the wedding, you don't even answer properly. You don't even listen to what I'm saying most of the time either. You don't seem at all interested, and you won't make any decisions or anything.
Haven't I always been like that?
No, of course not. You were really excited about choosing where to go for our honeymoon before, and you were even talking about which dress would be good for me and things like that. You were even more involved than I was in the beginning. Now, you don't say anything about anything. And if I even mention the wedding, you act indifferently. Is there anything wrong? There's been such a big change in your attitude, that's all. Are you regretting saying that you'd marry me or something? Is that it?
No, it's nothing like that.
Well, what is it then? How am I supposed to know if you don't tell me? I'm not a mind reader. I'm starting to think all sorts, so I think it would be better if you just told me what the problem is now.
To be honest, the wedding ceremony seems to be quite a burden, that's all.
What do you mean a burden? Why are you suddenly saying things like that? We've been planning everything fine up until now. You were even more involved and excited about it all than I was.
That was when I didn't know much about it. That's why I could be so excited and enthusiastic, wasn't it? But now that we've got the photos over with, I just feel a bit strange and different about it all, that's all. Taking the photos was so tiring and so much like hard work. I think it just made me worry about how tiring and how much work the actual wedding ceremony will turn out to be, you see? Once I started thinking like that, I started hating the idea of having a wedding ceremony, I guess.
What are you talking about all of a sudden? Are you saying that you don't want to marry me anymore? Is that it? Are you cheating on me or something? Is there another girl that you have your eye on that maybe you'd prefer to be with?
Of course not. How could I possibly want anyone but you? Why are you understanding it that way? I'm not cheating. Of course I want to marry you.
So what do you mean by saying that you don't want to have a wedding ceremony then?
The wedding ceremony is a burden, that's all. I'm scared of going to the wedding venue, and I'm scared about standing in front of all those people.
What do you mean? Is this something that a fully grown adult should be seeing?
I can't help if the thought of standing up in front of all those people scares me, can I? I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to think about it anymore.
Really? He said that he didn't want to have a wedding ceremony? Yes, I don't know what's got into him lately. I really don't. Has he said anything to you at all, Mom? If he says he doesn't want to, there's not much to be done, I guess. They say that people can have a change of feelings before the wedding ceremony, don't they? Do you think it's something like that? I guess it must be. The wedding ceremony is only a few months away now, though. Even so, we've been getting everything ready for about a year now, and he's suddenly saying he doesn't want to do it, and that he's scared of standing up in front of all those people? I don't think it's something that I can just ignore. Well, he's always been really sensitive, though. You know that. I guess he's just getting worried about this and that now that the wedding date is getting so close. It's not a big deal. You're too kind-hearted and generous, that's your problem. Other girls would just put it down to wedding blues or something like that and just ignore it. People can get like this before their wedding. That doesn't make sense, though. You can get a bit worried or depressed about it, but how can you tell your future wife-to-be that you don't want to have a wedding ceremony? And what am I even supposed to answer? It would be ridiculous if I just went, okay, then let's not get married. Are there any other options that you could consider? Like putting it off for a while or something. It's only a couple of months away now. Everything's sorted for it. How can I just put it off for now? We'd have to pay huge cancellation fees, and to be honest, I don't want to put it off. Do you think it makes sense to put off a wedding for no reason at all? No matter how good I've been to you and how well we get on, do you think it's okay for you to talk to me like that? I am going to be your mother-in-law. You should be careful how you speak to me, especially concerning my son. You're just totally ignoring his feelings. He could be acting like that because he's feeling a bit depressed, but his feelings can change. Which is more important to you, the man that you have chosen to be your husband, or a stupid wedding ceremony of empty formalities? It's not empty formalities. It's a part of getting married. You're just thinking of him in all of this, and nothing else. It seems to me at the moment that I'm the only person who wants this wedding to go ahead. Shall I just cancel the whole thing like Dave wants then? No, of course not. Why are you talking about canceling a perfectly organized wedding ceremony? I thought that's what you wanted me to do. You said he might feel differently and not want to get married, didn't you? Well, if that's the case, surely it's in everyone's interest to cancel it. I'm feeling pretty bad about it all now anyway. If I cancel it, all these things will be resolved, won't they? Why do you have to say things like that? I said I thought it might be a good idea to put it off a bit, not to cancel it. There really isn't a difference between putting it off and canceling it, to be honest. Of course the two things are different. Don't cancel it. If you really don't feel good about all of this, maybe you should try talking to Dave about it a bit more. If the two of you talk seriously about it all, surely you should be able to reach some kind of a decision, don't you think? Hearing the same things over and over again made me feel a bit strange about the whole thing too. I mean, how could it not? It's a very strange situation to be in, don't you think? After all, it wasn't only me preparing for this wedding. We did a lot of it together. In the beginning, he was even a lot more enthusiastic and excited about it all than I was. I was always looking things up and going to various places to find out information and things like that. His attitude suddenly changed. Him suddenly appearing indifferent and saying he didn't want the wedding ceremony and that it was burdensome was very strange to me. I just couldn't understand it. I became certain about what was going on after talking with my future mother-in-law that time. The two of them were trying to make it so that I wouldn't go through with this wedding. But they weren't trying to make me cancel it. What was it that they wanted? How were those two things linked? It was really hard for me to understand the truth behind their actions.
Kathy! Kathy!
Oh, Sarah, it's you. What on earth is the matter?
Mom and Dave didn't seem to be able to come to a conclusion, so I've come here to talk to you myself.
Excuse me? What kind of conclusion? I don't really understand what you're talking about.
Why aren't you letting me take over your wedding ceremony? It's really urgent. Why are you still not letting me get married in your place?
Pardon? Letting you get married in my place? Hang on a minute, what are you talking about?
Mom and Dave said that they've already spoken to you about it. Are you pretending not to know about any of this or something?
No, I'm not pretending. I actually have no idea what you're talking about. What do you mean, letting you get married in my place? You taking over my wedding ceremony? What do you mean?
Oh, don't feign ignorance, Kathy. You know everything, don't you? I mean, you know I'm pregnant, don't you?
What? You're pregnant? What do you mean? You aren't even married yet, are you? How are you pregnant?
Well, these things are always a possibility if you have a boyfriend, aren't they? Why do you seem so shocked about something like that?
I understand that things like this can happen, but what I don't understand is what all of this has to do with my wedding ceremony.
Did Mom and Dave really not say anything to you about any of this? We've agreed for my boyfriend and I to get married in your place.
You mean that you're going to get married when we were supposed to be?
It's not like your wedding is urgent or anything. You've already been dating for over 7 years after all, haven't you? It'll probably not make any real difference to you even if you did get married. You aren't pregnant or anything like I am either. Like I said, your wedding ceremony isn't urgent, but mine is. I'm pregnant. I have to have the wedding ceremony really soon so I can wear a wedding dress before I can tell that I'm pregnant.
Well, then you can book a venue and sort it out yourself, can't you? Why does that mean that you have to steal my wedding ceremony?
Do you really think that's as easy as all that? All the good places around are all booked up, so I can't book it when I want to. There are only really rough, rubbish-looking places left, and I can't bear to get married somewhere like that. My boyfriend is from a pretty rich family, too, so we have to get married somewhere good.
Well, then you could leave it for some time and have your wedding ceremony after you've had the baby then, can't you? You can get married on paper first and then have the ceremony later.
I don't have any time for any of that. I've told you, how can we possibly get married after I've had the baby? His parents are already really mad that I've managed to get pregnant out of wedlock. I'd love it if I got married after having the baby. The best solution that I can think of is for us to get married on the day you arranged instead of you and Dave.
We've already paid the deposit and handed out all of the invitations in our names. How could we possibly just give the wedding ceremony to you? How can you just give someone your wedding ceremony? You're talking absolute nonsense.
Why is it nonsense? I think it makes perfect sense. Anyway, it's really urgent, as I said, so just let me have your wedding ceremony. Quickly! Let me know where you've booked your wedding dress to. I'll have to cancel your dress and get one in my size, so you better tell me now. Hurry up!
Kathy, I'm really sorry. Sarah went running out of the house muttering about something this morning, but I never even dreamt that she was going to be going to your place.
Is that all you have to say to me right now?
Pardon? Oh, I see.
Sarah said that we were going to give our wedding ceremony to her amongst other things? What on earth is she talking about? She was talking like you and your mom already knew about it and even had agreed.
I was going to tell you about it, honey. Sarah managed to get herself pregnant, you see, so she's got to get married quite urgently.
I understand that, but so what? What does that have to do with our wedding ceremony? How can our wedding ceremony that we have spent so much time planning and organizing suddenly become Sarah's?
Well, we've been dating for quite a long time, and our families know each other, don't they? We're pretty much a married couple anyway, don't you think? But I just feel really sorry for Sarah, because her future in-laws are not at all impressed with her being pregnant before they've even got married. So I just thought that we could help to make them forgive her even a little bit, that's all.
What does that have to do with our wedding ceremony? Stop beating around the bush and tell me straight, will you?
Sarah hardly has any money saved up, and there is a big difference in wealth between her boyfriend's family and ours, you see? We just thought that it would be good if our family could at least sort out the wedding ceremony for them, that's all. We've already got everything ready for our ceremony and are just waiting for the date to come around, aren't we? If we just change the names to Sarah and her boyfriend, that would be it all done.
So you thought that changing the names would be fine and told her she could have our wedding ceremony, did you? Stop talking such rubbish. How can you just change the names of the bride and groom? What about all the invitations that we've sent out? Did you think that you could just change the names on those as well? Even though we've already given them all out? Why don't you phone the wedding planner and ask her? I said call the wedding planner and see what a professional has to say about your stupid plan.
How could I possibly tell her something like this?
Why are you telling me then? You must know yourself that this is a ridiculous idea.
Well, I thought that you'd listen and at least try to understand what I was saying. I thought that we could talk it through and maybe just change the names on the day ourselves.
Me? Understand this? Please stop talking such nonsense, will you? How could I possibly understand? This is our money, our time, our dream wedding day. How could you expect me to just hand it over to your sister like it means nothing? Why do I have to understand and agree to something like that?
You're saying that you can't understand why I'm asking you what I am? I didn't think that you were that sort of person. How can you not even let a person you've treated as your little sister use your wedding ceremony when she's as desperate as she is?
I just can't, okay? Why am I expected to just understand when you're talking absolute nonsense like you are?
Are you really that selfish? I can't believe you sometimes. You've really gone too far this time. Don't you feel even a little bit sorry for Sarah? She's pregnant and needs to get married as quickly as she can before you can see her stomach.
Why should I feel sorry for her? She's pregnant, not dying. It's all of her own doing, isn't it? I should feel sorry for your sister because she got herself pregnant and give my dream wedding to her? Is that what you're saying? What if I did let her have it? What about all the money we've spent arranging and booking everything? Is Sarah going to pay us all of that back?
Of course not. How is she supposed to pay back all of that? She doesn't even have any savings. How can I ask her for all of that money back?
Why? I thought you said that her boyfriend is from a wealthy family. You said that because he was from a wealthy family, they had to have a big wedding, didn't you? You can ask him for the money then, can't you? If you explain the situation to him, I'm sure he'll understand and pay you the money back.
Why do you keep talking such nonsense? Haven't you listened to a word I've been saying? His family are already against the wedding, I told you that. How could I possibly ask them for money?
So she's going to just take the wedding ceremony that we've shed blood and tears doing all the work for and not even pay us back for it?
I told you not to talk about her like that, didn't I? Why do you have to talk like that? If you say things like that, it makes Sarah seem like a bad person, doesn't it? Are you slighting my little sister?
What else could I possibly do? This is all just too much, don't you think? I understand everything now, though, at least. The whole reason you suddenly went all strange and decided you hated the idea of having a wedding ceremony was in preparation for you telling me this, wasn't it? You don't want to have a wedding ceremony, but if we cancel it, we'd lose a lot of money, so we should just give it to Sarah and her boyfriend instead. That was your plan all along, wasn't it?
No, that wasn't really it.
I don't want to hear any more about any of this. If you're going to keep going on about this ridiculous plan, I think we're going to have to think a bit more about what we both want. For now, I am sick and tired of the whole thing.
Oh, Kathy!
Why are you being so stubborn and thoughtless? You really have gone too far this time. Don't you even feel a little sorry for Sarah? I have just told your son to stop going on about this. Now it's your turn, is it? I don't feel sorry for her at all, not in the slightest. Anyone would think that you were a great mom trying to look after the daughter she was marrying off because she felt sorry for her. What did you just say? I am not giving her my wedding ceremony. I don't feel a bit sorry for her either. It's all of her own doing, after all. Don't you understand what I'm saying? Do you want me to tell you again? You really are cold and selfish, aren't you? I expected better from you. I thought you thought of Sarah as your real little sister. Obviously not. How can you be so cold towards her? You're saying that I am the selfish one, are you? Don't you think expecting someone to give you the wedding ceremony that they had spent hours planning and a lot of money organizing for free isn't selfish? Be quiet. Just do the right thing and give it to her. Up until now, I thought of you as family and tried my best to treat you well. So stop being so cold-hearted and give the wedding to Sarah. You don't need to contribute anything when you get married, so just give Sarah the wedding, and while you're at it, you might as well let them have your honeymoon as well. So, you want me to just give her our wedding ceremony and our honeymoon? Maybe we should just give her our new marital home while we're at it, hey? Yes, that's a good idea. I didn't think of that. That would be great. The two of you could move in here with us, and they can have your place. We have to sort out the most urgent problems first, of course. The rest can wait. We're as good as family anyway, even though the two of you haven't yet got married. Don't you agree? You can sign the marriage documents, move in here while you're saving up for your new place, couldn't you? You make a lot of money. There's no need for you to be so cold to Sarah. You'll make back what you spend on the wedding in no time, after all. Let's stop fighting about this now. Let's just let Sarah have your wedding, huh? I really couldn't believe what I was hearing. My mother-in-law wanted me to give my wedding ceremony to her daughter so she could get married. If they were really that short of money, they could just get married on paper and have the ceremony at another time. At the end of the day, it's not my fault that Sarah accidentally got pregnant, is it? I had saved for a long time for that wedding and really didn't like the fact that my mother-in-law was trying to take all that time and money and give it to her daughter just like that. To be honest, I was even more annoyed by Dave's reaction to the whole thing. It was ridiculous to me that he was willing to just give everything to his little sister because he felt sorry for her. Like it was only his time and money that had gone into planning the whole thing. If they really wanted or needed to get married, surely they should sort it out themselves, don't you think? Why did I have to lose out on everything because of Sarah's mistake? No matter how much I thought about it, I couldn't accept or understand what they were trying to make me do. After I'd been thinking about what I should do next for a few days, they finally managed to make the decision for me. Kathy, why haven't you called once in the last few days? Jean, why do you keep calling me all the time? You need to hurry up and give Sarah your wedding ceremony so we can start getting ready for it. She'll need to have dress fittings, and we have so many other things to do before then. Why are you still dawdling like we have all the time in the world?
I've already told you that I have no intention of giving my wedding ceremony to Sarah.
Why are you talking like I'm definitely going to give Sarah my wedding? Are you still going on like that? I told you before that that's not the way that families should act toward each other, didn't I? Even if you agree to giving it to Sarah right away, we'll only just have enough time to sort everything out. Why are you being so greedy?
Why is it greedy for me not to want to give the wedding ceremony that I have both planned and paid for to Sarah?
You should always be willing to concede to your younger siblings. That's just how things are. Maybe you didn't know that growing up without a younger sibling like you did. You should always protect and yield to your younger siblings. How on earth have I gained a daughter-in-law who doesn't even know that? I'll teach you everything you need to know, so hurry up and give the wedding ceremony to Sarah. Family? Oh, don't make me laugh. I really can't take this any longer. What are you talking about? I need to get Sarah's wedding ready. Give her the ceremony right now.
No, I'm not going to. I'll just stop being your family. I don't want to be part of your family anymore.
What? You don't want to be a part of our family? What on earth do you mean by that?
I mean exactly what I said.
You said that families have to feel something for each other, didn't you? Well, I don't know what those feelings should be, and I don't want to learn about them either, so I've just decided to not be a part of your family. I'm not going to show any of you any love or affection. I'm just going to put a stop to the whole wedding. You're talking rubbish. How can you say something like that? How can you talk to your mother-in-law like this? You've dated my Dave for years. Are you just going to mess him around now? Have you lost your mind?
Your family have made me lose my mind with all this crazy talk of giving Sarah my wedding ceremony. Surely you must understand that. You aren't even my mother-in-law, and you aren't ever going to be either now, so I can say whatever I want to say. Pull yourself together, old woman.
I can't believe you're talking to me like this.
We aren't family anymore. We weren't ever really family anyway, were we? We never signed marriage papers or had a wedding ceremony after all, have we? I was never your daughter-in-law, and you were never my mother-in-law. I really regret listening and being polite to you all now. You know, I don't know what I was thinking.
Are you really not going to marry Dave? You're going to throw my son away, just like that?
No, I'm not going to marry him. I don't want any more to do with the people who were trying to make me give the wedding that I put all my time and money into to Sarah, just because she accidentally managed to get herself pregnant. Why would I want to be a part of a family like that?
I'm throwing away your son? I guess I am, yes. Let's just say that I am. I'll just pretend that the whole lot of you are trash and I'll throw you all out.
Don't contact me anymore, okay? I'm going to cancel the wedding ceremony. You can book your ceremony again in the place of the one I've canceled, or not. That's your choice.
Hey, what is all of this? What do you think you're doing?
Oh, it's your turn again this time, is it? What's wrong this time?
What is all of this? These crazy bills? Why are there so many zeros on these numbers?
They're bills for the cancellation charges of our wedding, of course. I canceled the wedding, the food, and the honeymoon, you see.
What? You've canceled it all already? Even if you've canceled it, where have all the bills come from? Why are the cancellation fees so high? All we did was cancel a few wedding things.
How do you not know? If you arrange a wedding and then cancel it, you have to pay cancellation charges for each of the things we've booked. We agreed to get married on a certain date, so everything was prepared so that could happen. Now we've canceled it, that all needs to be changed, so we have to pay a cancellation fee. That's just how these things work.
Why did you cancel it all anyway? If we aren't going to get married anymore anyway, we could have just let Sarah get married to her boyfriend in our place, couldn't we?
I see that you're still more interested in Sarah getting married than you were by the fact that we're no longer getting married then. It's nice to see you've got your priorities straight. I don't understand why you still aren't listening to me. I told you before that the whole idea was ridiculous, didn't I? Just change the bride and groom's names and get married in someone else's place. It's impossible. Why don't you go to the wedding venue and ask them if you can just change the bride and groom's names and carry on with the wedding? And maybe you'll finally listen to me and realize how ridiculous you're all being. We have to pay all the cancellation fees, whatever happens, of course.
Why do I have to pay all of this, though? You're the one who decided that you didn't want to get married, aren't you? I can't believe you're trying to make me pay it all. It's ridiculous. Stop talking such rubbish.
I might have been the one who decided that I didn't want to marry you, but the reason for canceling was you and your family making ridiculous requests, wasn't it? I've paid the reservation fee, so you can pay the rest. I guess it will be quite a bit more than what I've paid, but there's nothing I can do about that.
What do you mean we made ridiculous requests? What were those ridiculous requests, then?
I think you need to sort out how your family thinks before you'll understand. Your whole family was pressuring me to give my wedding ceremony to your sister. If you want me to pay more, you'll have to try suing me or something. I'll get a lawyer and send them the evidence of the phone call your mom made to me and of your sister charging into my house and pressuring me to give her my wedding. I know that I can easily prove that your family were the reason for me calling off our wedding.
Did you think that I was just gonna let you get away with this or something? I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna get my own lawyer, and I'm not gonna let you get away with this. You just wait and see.
Fine, go on then. Do whatever you want. So, we ended our nearly 8-year relationship, and I called off the wedding. My ex's family were really against all of it, of course. How could you call off the wedding over something like that? Don't you have any feelings for us at all? Is not getting married on that exact day such a big deal? They all started shouting and begging me to change my mind, saying that they were sorry for what they'd all done. I knew that they would act like that, to be honest. After all, I make a lot more money than Dave, and they knew that they couldn't pay all the cancellation fees or win a lawsuit to make me pay them, so they had no choice but to beg me to change my mind. They wanted me not to call off the wedding and to get married when we were going to in the first place. They also promised not to mention giving the wedding to Sarah again. However, I had had enough of their nonsense. I blocked all of their numbers and started only contacting them through my lawyer. Now that my long relationship with Dave was over, I felt kind of lost and empty, so I got one of my friends to introduce me to someone. I started dating this guy who was a lot wealthier than I was, and we ended up getting married after a few months. I decided that at the end of the day, it really didn't matter how long you had been dating for, because no matter how well you think you know each other or how good a match you are, everything changes when marriage is brought up anyway, so I decided to just marry him. Luckily, my new husband and I get on really well and hardly ever fight. We're enjoying our new life together. The family who nearly became my in-laws said that they had been to see a lawyer, but they never ended up suing me. They didn't have any evidence of what they were saying I had done, when I, on the other hand, had a lot of evidence showing how they had acted toward me. In the end, Sarah didn't end up getting married, and the family was laden with debt from all of the cancellation fees. When he found out that our wedding had been canceled, Sarah's boyfriend realized that there must be problems in the family and immediately decided to break up with Sarah. To make matters worse, it turned out that the baby wasn't even his, so Sarah couldn't even get any child maintenance from him. I've heard that Dave, Sarah, and the baby are living with their mom. I now realize why Sarah was so eager to get married as soon as she possibly could. Anyway, this was the story of a family that lived to use others. If you happen to have people like that around you, I suggest that you run as far away as you can.
I can't take any more of this. So you're saying that the baby wasn't even your boyfriend's?
Apparently not.
Have you got him tested to find out?
Tom went to get him tested without me knowing, and they weren't a match.
Those tests alone are several $1,000s. Surely we need to know who the real father is at least. Then we can leave little Johnny with him or make him pay child support. Something at least. You're just messing around at home pretending to look after the baby. Why do I have to work to pay for you and the baby as well as myself?
I am your only sister. If you feel sorry for me, that's the least you can do, surely.
I don't even feel a little bit sorry for you. I feel more sorry for myself having to put up with you all. I'm gonna leave this ridiculous excuse for a family now, so you'd better hope that Mom and Dad will help you out.
Make sure you won't regret it later. What will you do if my Johnny's dad turns out to be the heir of a huge company or something like that?
What? You mean to say that you've met that kind of guy?
Of course. I've had so many boyfriends that it's not going to be easy to work out who the dad is, that's all. I only get with guys who are better off financially than we are.
Really?
Of course. Why would I lie about something like that?
Well, why didn't you say that from the beginning? If you had, I would have loved and looked after my little nephew a lot better now, wouldn't I? Don't forget me when you're rich and famous now, will you?
Okay, you know that I'll make sure to pay you back for all your kindness. Oh no, it looks like he's doing a poop in his diaper. Change him when he's done, will you?
What are you going to be doing in the meantime?
I've got to try and find out who his dad is, don't I?
Oh, I see.
That's right, you'll always be under my thumb. My whole family always falls for anything I say and let me do whatever I want to do. It's really good for me that that stupid cow Kathy and the jerk that I was going to marry have gone. Now that Dave has started to stick up for himself, I guess I better hurry up and find the next fool to bleed dry. I think I might go clubbing again tonight, actually. Dave, I'm going to go out tonight to see if I can find Johnny's dad. Make sure you give him dinner for me and put him to bed, will you?
Okay, sure, don't forget about us. Good luck. Wait for the look of regret on Kathy's face. I'm gonna drive past her in my Ferrari. Even if she cries and begs for me to take her back, I'm just gonna stare coldly at her and leave her there. She's gonna regret not marrying me for the rest of her days. Oh, Johnny, my little money cow.